Alright guys, this is nutrition part 4. We've talked about our vegetables, we've talked about meats, carbs, and then the no dairy. So, we're going to touch base on a couple things. Let's talk about supplementation. Um, Protein shakes, let's start there. Girls, you guys should be taking in no more than 4 scoops a day. So, one drink and having 2 scoops in it, or 4 individual, however you guys are doing it, um, should be doing that. Now, I don't know if I talked about it on the last one, but P28 bagel kind of falls within that protein shake and that carb portion. Ideally, the P28 bagels, if you guys are wanting to and you guys are willing to, I would definitely cut them out completely. Um, Maybe once a week, but ideally I would just tell you to cut them out for all of everybody. So protein shakes, 4 for the girls a day, and then for the guys, no more than 5. Ideally, girls, if you can keep it to 3 a day, and guys, if you can keep it to 4, that is going to be the optimal um, nutrition piece for you, scoop wise for the protein. So there should be no protein bars. I know that there's some protein bars out there that are really good, and in the past I've discussed allowing you guys to eat those, but that is for after the 90 days, not for the last 30 for sure. Okay, so that's kind of what you're looking at there. Now we talk about supplementation too as well. Let's talk about the branched chain amino acids or the amino energies that we have said were okay for people to drink. They are okay for you to drink. Your amino energies, though, you should be getting about 4 scoops a day. It should be your max. Um, Between that and your pre-workout that you're taking in, some of you guys are taking in. Um, that is about ideally where you want to be. Is those 4 scoops um, for everything there. Okay. Um, Another part of the supplements is thermogenics or like a diet pill. I haven't told anybody they could do any diet pills, but I do know that a few people have went to Complete Nutrition, Vitamin Shop, or whatever, and they've gotten a diet pill of some sort from these guys, whether it's Prime, which is a drink they sell, or um, CT360 is one of the products they sell. They sell a bunch of different like fat loss, fat burner pills. Here's the thing with those: if you're taking those in and you've been taking those in, a lot of you guys are at the point now that you guys should be actually in what's considered your off cycle for it. It should have been an 8 week on and then like another 4 weeks off. So if you were taking them when you started, you definitely need to be trying to get off of them and following the cycle appropriately. Now, what I will tell you is when you get off of them, there's going to be some water retention that's going to be caused because of getting off of it. So you are going to gain a little bit of water weight, but do not freak out about it because it'll all be gone by the end of the month. For you guys that weren't taking them, I don't suggest anybody taking them. There's really no need for them. All they really consist of is things like dandelion root. They've got some sort of, I keep forgetting the name of it, some sort of um, bark, tree bark that's in it, and that allows basically water retention to be released. And typically, it has a lot of caffeine in it and does some things of that nature. Ketone, raspberry ketone. So most of you guys that are taking the tone, if you guys don't know, the tone that's white has the raspberry ketones in it, which is considered a like thermogenic and a fat burner. Probably one of the big ones that's popped up recently in the last year. You're taking the green one; it has green tea in it, which is also known to help boost energy and help burn more calories and things of that nature. So I do not suggest anybody taking a thermogenic, but if you're taking one, follow the program that the bottle tells you to a T. Um, like I said, but nobody's supposed to be really taking any. Like I said, I don't personally feel like they give you any big benefit. Most of you guys are taking pre-workout. Pre-workouts have forms of thermogenics in them, so if you're taking a pre-workout, it's in there anyways. So the definition for thermogenics is kind of weird and kind of different. So that's kind of the take on that. Now, um, on top of the supplementation, if you're not taking your digestive enzymes or any type of like um, probiotics or things like that, that's fine. But I definitely always tell people your digestive enzyme stuff. Probiotics, things like that. Anything that's going to help with liver function is always a big piece and a huge piece for helping with digestion and absorption and things like that. Most of you guys are going to be eating, if you're following the diet, you're not going to need those things because a lot of the foods that we're keeping in the diet are things that are easily digestible and to help with and increase digestion inside the body and can help out a bunch. So switching gears from supplementation to eating out. I know a lot of you guys have jobs and things that you may have to eat out for. That's understandable. I honestly, if you can prevent from eating out at all, I understand if people are going out and you guys are looking at the food and you're reading the list of stuff, which is awesome of what's in there, and you guys are understanding, okay, well, there's this, this, and this, and that follows in my diet, and then you're ordering that food and you're not having any like modifications done to it. Um, I know it sounds good, but what happens a lot of times is in the back, there may be something done to the food somewhere else that they don't put in there in the list. They're not going to tell you what kind of season they use in their meat, and they're not going to tell you this, this, and that, and they're not going to tell you they cover it in oil. They're going to tell you what the main things are that you see on the plate, and the processes that they go about cooking them, they don't want to tell you, and they don't really need to tell you in their mind. So if you are going out to eat, the words, hey, I'm allergic to a lot of really weird things, so I'm going to be kind of difficult, and I do apologize for it, but I can't have my food cooked like X, Y, and Z. Is the easiest thing that I do when I go out and eat anywhere, and it doesn't ever cause an issue for anybody because when they hear that I'm allergic to stuff, they actually pay attention and they make sure that it doesn't happen. Um, Longhorns here in town apparently is very, very good at catering to people um, in that regards. I've had a few clients go up there and say that I'm cutting or I'm doing a diet, and they're really quick to be like, oh, well, let's help you out. I don't say that even if I know the place is good about it. I just literally say, hey, I'm allergic to a lot of things, so I'm gonna be kind of difficult, and I do apologize, but my food cannot be cooked in butter. It needs to be cooked with like no seasonings at all, like no extra seasonings added. Or ask them, hey, how is it prepared? How is it cooked? Most of the time, it's cooked in a butter of some sort, and then it's stuff's drizzled on top of it. So I usually just tell them, hey, I want my chicken cooked as dry as possible. I also may ask them too, like, hey, like, how much is that? Is that 4 ounces, 6 ounces? And then they can tell you most of the time. And the question is always, is that cooked or uncooked for me? Is that the weight of it after it's been cooked, or is that still the weight of it before it's been cooked? So that's a big factor a lot of times in that too. Eating out too, Chick-fil-A. If you're eating at Chick-fil-A, still okay. No filet sandwiches though. Everybody should be doing the grilled nuggets. So I'll prefer you guys all not do the full fillet. So get the grilled nuggets instead, and you'll be good there. Okay. So nutrition video 4 here. We got one more at the end talking about the workouts and then capping off everything that we discussed today. All right, guys.